Hey, remember the story Jack and the Beanstalk?
He bought some magic beans and bam, right up to the sky.
Well, today's kind of going to be like that, but no magic beans necessary.
We're growing up.
Today on
Su Vida. This place feels otherworldly.
But in a very calming, peaceful way. Hey, welcome to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
And I'm JR Cardenas. Today, we're at True Garden. It's an aeroponic vertical farm located in Mesa, Arizona.
And if you're like most, you probably made some New Year's resolutions. You know, eat healthier, maybe grow an organic garden.
Or be a steward of the environment and use less water.
Well, if those are your goals, you can get a great start with the trip to True Garden.
One of the biggest problems I see is water is an issue around the world. 73% of the world is desert. That's crazy. So if we keep doing conventional farming, there's no way we'll be able to feed everybody in the world. I'm a registered pharmacist as well as a pharmacist. I love farming as well, I love food. When I look at it as a pharmacist, as I've done my consults on my patients, I realize that it goes back to nutrition. We have this foundation and it has all these cracks in it, because we're not eating this diet that has any type of nutritional value when it comes to some of the produce that we're getting. Land is over-farmed, so it's missing a lot of the minerals and nutrients. So what is aeroponic farming? It's actually growing food vertically, which we use 90% less water, 90% less land as well. We can grow 10 times more vertically. As these plants are growing, the roots just hang vertically here, and you get your roots that just hang in the air, so we get faster growth. So I can grow typically a head of lettuce, kale, within 21 to 26 days. Because it's being exposed, the roots are being exposed to oxygen all the time. We use up to 90% less water because we're recirculating that water and not losing it, like traditional farming does. So in our nutrient solution, we have an A and B nutrient solution that's earth minerals and sea minerals, mined here in the US, that we put into that water solution, so that way we can give the plants good, great nutrition. So we have 70 plus essential minerals and nutrients in that water solution, so that way we can get a product that actually has some nutritional value, unlike a lot of the produce that's coming to us in our grocery store that is missing 50% by the time it hits your plate. It's incredible. The USDA has done studies on that, showing you've lost a lot of the nutritional value because it's been harvested so long ago. So here at True Garden, we're able to grow food, and we're growing food not only for restaurants, farmers markets, but we also support schools and food banks. So this isn't just a staged setting here, we're actually a commercial working farm. So we're selling farms all over the world now. When you think about growing 10 times more in the same amount of space with 90 to 90% less water, it's a very disruptive technology. So when I first saw this 8 years ago, I was like, oh, how's that ever going to replace traditional farming? Well, I don't know if it's ever going to replace. It's going to be an addition to what we're doing, especially if we grow it in our own home. So it's intriguing to see how 8 years ago I took an idea, a concept, incorporated it, and then built a greenhouse. I'm really excited about offering people a healthier way to grow their own food. And that's what excites me about this.
It's amazing how much food you can grow in such a small space. You hear that, Vanessa? Mm-hmm. That's irrigation. That's all the water.
And it's healthy, fresh food that you grew yourself.
When we come back, we're going to introduce you to some creative mice.
Su Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. We are at True Garden in Mesa, Arizona, and you can purchase a tower to grow your own garden. But if that seems a little intimidating, they have classes too.
Yeah, before you know it, you'll be tossing the most healthiest, tastiest salad in the world.
Wow.
And it all starts right here, Vanessa. You can actually purchase these seedlings.
Well, it seems easy, but some things are best left to the professionals.
Yeah, like giant works of art. We'll leave that to the mice.
My name's Ari Wall.
I'm Margaret Dewar.
And together, we're the Mural Mice. The mouse has been in the background of every story in the history of the world, it seems. We see it as sort of the muse that sits behind the ear and whispers to you. It's the inspiration, it's the little voice inside of ourselves.
To be an artist, you can do your work anywhere. You can be in a studio, you can kind of hide away and do your artwork. But when you do it in the public, you become sort of an event that's taking place.
We really specialize in community-developed art, and we also enjoy and love our history art. I think the thing that I'm the most proud of is having the history and stories of the towns told in each of these towns as best as we can.
Really, there's sort of a mural movement happening around the country and maybe around the world right now of people using mural arts to kind of create bridges between people, to kind of create that dialogue that hasn't been happening. I think that they become a really powerful form of art. It's put on the street, and because it's for everyone, it has like its own kind of life. And I think that can kind of transform communities in like little ways, and that's what makes it so special.
This is the third member of our team. This is Shiloh.
She's actually a mouse, but we dress her as a dog. Keeps the cats away so the mice can play.
We have a tradition in the Mural Mice of painting our dog in the murals. And Shiloh is now in about 6 murals, including this one that we're working on at the theater.
We were asked to do this mural for the Peoria Center for the Performing Arts, commissioned by Tom Geider from Wilhelm Automotive here in Peoria. It's been a great honor to work in this creative space and to place this mural that we hope reflects the energy and work and effort that goes into creating theater and making that magical moment come alive on the stage under the spotlight.
It's an amazing feeling to be able to finish a piece that you've put so much time into and then finally drop your name and saying that we were here.
When we go about it, we want to make sure that the murals tell like 1,000 stories.
Murals aren't just an advertising statement, it's not a billboard. These are the values of a town encapsulated so that when people from other places come to see that town, they learn a little bit about it. And so the more public art you have that actually reflects the identity of the town, the more we're promoting ourselves as human beings. And so we hope to place art that tells the future, and we're telling them who we are today.
So it turns out that they really aren't mice.
No, but they're very creative and talented.
Yes, just like this wonderful trio whose love of the Latino culture has led them to a beautiful collaboration. Check it out.
Mucho Mas was founded by Emily Costello, myself, Kathy Canamurillo, and my husband, Patrick Murillo. We're in Central Phoenix here in Arizona, and we specialize in Latinx, Latino-centric, handmade gift items, artwork, paintings, classes, workshops, seminars, all kinds of things. When someone walks into Mucho Mas, hopefully the first thing they'll do is take a breath, just to take it all in. And I would say they'll probably be drawn first to Emily's beautiful mono silk screens.
There's color. We love color. Just like our name, Mucho Mas, it's great to be more, it's great to be extra, and we try to convey that in our art. At first glance, our art seems similar because of the colors, because of the imagery. It's all very different. We all have different techniques. We have different mediums we work in. The passion for what we do and our heritage and our culture and our love for our culture, it just complements.
It's just such a fun variety of items that you could find to fit all different types of personality.
I was raised by my Latino grandparents in a small mining town in Arizona. It's heavily influenced by my Mexican heritage. You'll see a lot of luchadores, Frida Kahlo. I'm inspired by my grandmother and the stories that she told me growing up, just things that she had experienced as a child growing up herself, and even her mother before her. All that harkens back to the stories that she told. It just really inspires me.
I've just always loved to make things, and I've loved to share them. I think it's a little bit of being a middle child, of wanting to show off, look what I did, look. But I just love the way that making something, creating something, it relaxes my mind, it chills me out, it brings me to my happy place. And then if I can share that with someone else, either making something with them or teaching them how to make a craft, or just giving my thing that I made away to someone to brighten up their day, it just makes me happy.
One of the best parts about Mucho Mas is people from all cultures come in. Whether it's to shop or whether it's to take a workshop, everybody can come in and find something that makes them feel good. And we really hope that we'll continue to bring different parts of the community together to embrace art and to embrace our individual identities.
As working artist moms, our stories need to be told too, because we're juggling so many things and wanting to build our families and share our culture and also express ourselves. So that's why it's important, at least to me, that we're a part of the story of all of the art scene that's going on in Arizona.
So many creative people on this planet.
And so many exciting places to see. We'll take you to one of the fantastic destinations when Su Vida returns right after this. Su Vida Musica is powered by Mega 104.3 and 101.1 The Beat. Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
And I'm J.R. Cardenas, and we're at True Gardens in Mesa, Arizona.
Yes, and you can grow all kinds of things in these towers. They have bell peppers, eggplants, and celery.
Yeah, this is stevia, this is buttered lettuce. Look at the roots.
Oh, it looks like a bridal bouquet.
I'll let you pretend for a little bit.
Thanks.
This is the next big thing in farming. Cool part about it is no pesticides, no soil, and uses a lot less water.
Yeah, and you get a healthier diet. It's a win-win-win.
Speaking of win-win-win, our friends over at Casino del Sol are ready to make you hit the road in style. Are you in?
Our current existing hotel was built in 2011. It's a full-service resort hotel with a beautiful world-class swimming pool in the back. Oasis bar out by the pool is open all summer long. It's a great place to relax with your friends. The highest quality casino resort in the entire state of Arizona. We are just about ready to launch our newest product, which is Estrella Hotel. It's 151 rooms. We have about 6 suites. We have a 14-foot tall water slide in the back for the kids to enjoy. Those of you that are out there that have tried to book at Casino del Sol know it's very rare that we ever have any available rooms. Having those extra 151 rooms online will allow us to completely support the local community as well as those traveling in from destination markets outside of the state of Arizona. Everybody knows us for Ava Amphitheater. We don't think of ourselves as your traditional casino environment where we have just your traditional casino type entertainment. We bring world-class acts. We just finished an unbelievable show with Wu-Tang. We're pretty proud of ourselves. Wu-Tang's only Arizona play ever in the history of the band has actually been in Ava Amphitheater. The best feature of Ava is you get to see that world-class entertainment like Rihanna or Kenny Chesney, and you get to see it in an environment that's very intimate. Casino del Sol has pretty much a game for everybody, from your traditional video slots, your real slots, all the way to your table games with blackjack and poker variant games. We always have the newest and best games available to all of our players. You actually forget that you're in Arizona as you're walking down a Tuscan villa street as you're going through our casino, capped off with a beautiful blue sky with some painted clouds, and it really makes you feel like you're in a whole different world. We've actually opened our newest addition to Casino del Sol, which is our RV park. Currently have 73 available spots at our RV park. They fill up fast, so if you're interested in coming out, make sure that you book those online at casinodelsol.com. Casino del Sol, we're excited to have promotions that our players enjoy year-round, but we have a really special one coming up. We were able to partner with RV City to provide a grand prize of a 2019 Jayco Hummingbird travel trailer and $5,000 in free play as part of our $50,000 road trip adventure giveaway. Promotion runs on Saturdays from 12 to 4 p.m. from January 6th through February 16th. This is a great way to celebrate our brand new RV park that's now open for booking. For more information on both the promotion and the RV park, visit casinodelsol.com. We're also home to Sewilo Golf Course, a beautiful 18-hole test of golf with lush green fairways, all the different desert flower colors that you see out in southern Arizona. It really is a great place to come out and enjoy a nice afternoon out there on the links. We really can't wait to have you at Casino del Sol. It really is a beautiful place, and we can't wait to see you here and let you experience everything that we have to offer for yourself.
Ah, that Casino del Sol is one beautiful resort.
It is. Vanessa, great dining there too. Imagine how much fun you can have in that RV.
Oh, I'm imagining.
Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. Today we're at a magical place called True Garden.
A vertical aeroponic food farm.
Yes, where they grow delicious food like basil.
Smells so good, we can put it on margarita pizza.
By aeroponic, here's what we mean. A plant cultivation technique in which the roots hang suspended in the air while a nutrient solution is delivered to them in the form of a fine mist.
The things you can learn from this show. You know what else you can learn? That there are some amazingly generous people at Chicanos por la Causa. And last month, they brought Santa Claus and some smiles to some deserving families. And I was there. Take a look. Hey, we're at CPLC's Angeles del Barrio, and it's the 50th anniversary for this amazing event. And you know what? The kids know who's coming to town.
Santa Claus! Santa. I'm here to see Santa.
We're having our 51st Christmas party for the kids in the community, and we're providing gifts to the kids, entertainments. We have the mascots from all the major sports teams. We have Food City as a big sponsor. Obviously, Cox is a wonderful partner of ours, and all kinds of activities for the kids just to have a great day. So everybody's enjoying themselves. We got music you can hear in the background. All women's mariachi group that we like to bring in to celebrate, to show the young ladies that you can do it too. And at the end of the day, it's about having a big heart, serving our community, and giving that special moment at this time of the year. We're celebrating the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's around the corner, and it's just a celebration for everybody to enjoy themselves, take a little gift home, and bring your whole family here to enjoy the day. We have the major sports teams that have their, not only being here, but they have their experiences, so you can throw a pitch, you can try to hit a hockey puck. With the Coyotes here, they have the Phoenix Rising soccer team here. Saw the Cardinals team here, you maybe want to catch a pass, just test your skills. And then we have other just vendors that are providing services. We have activities for the kids, face painting, art type activities, and then just activities to show that you want to live a healthy lifestyle. They can come here and the smiles on their faces when they get to hug a mascot from one of the sports teams, to maybe they get a chance to win one of the big prizes in the raffle. They just think that it's such a blessing for them to be able to bring their children out. And again, it's a safe environment. We engage the Phoenix Police Department to come out, the Phoenix Fire Department, and other vendors that kind of share for information, because many people don't understand that there's other services that they can get access to at no cost. So that's the opportunity they have, and they're really appreciative of that. I'd like to really thank all the sponsors, from Cox to Food City to the major sports teams, Blue Cross Blue Shield, we can't do this alone.
Food City's been participating in this event for over 24 years. We love to come out here and give back to the community. Thank everybody for shopping in our stores and bringing some joy to all the kids around the neighborhoods here.
We're here supporting the CPLC. Giving back to the community is something that we're very, very, very passionate about. So we got free food. Santa's coming. So if you're on the naughty list, here's your chance to get on that good list this holiday season. Plus, we got free food and toys for the kids. It's a win-win situation right now.
I want to give CPLC a great big thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it just feels really good to be able to give back to the community and make sure the kids that are going to go without actually have a gift under the tree for Christmas. So I appreciate it.
It's amazing to see all the smiles on the kids' faces when they pick up their toys. So we're grateful for CPLC and all the sponsors for making this day possible and making it a Merry Christmas for all. Oh, that was such an amazing event, and I was honored to be invited, and it made me so happy to see those cute little faces picking out their toys. Oh, thank you, Chicanos por la Casa, for all you do.
Yes, for all that you do, like sponsor Su Vida. Without them, we couldn't bring you all these amazing stories, like this one of Norma Escando Michaels.
Ooh, check it out.
I knew at an early age that I was interested in architecture, and I actually didn't know exactly what it was. So I remember when I was about 9 years old, we were given the task in school of deciding what we wanted to be when we grew up. And my idea was to build a city, and I actually had a whole city that I built. So I didn't know if it was architecture or engineering that was my interest, but I was always building houses from cardboard boxes and drawing up floor plans and just coming up with different concepts. When I went to ASU, I studied architecture, and there weren't very many women in the program. The field has really changed. When I first started off in the field, and for many years, whenever someone called ASID and asked, can you recommend a Hispanic woman who's a designer that I can talk to? And they'd say, oh yes, we'll give you Norma's number. She's Hispanic. So if that tells you anything, there weren't that many women in the field in Phoenix that were Hispanic either, which I thought was really interesting. It's changed so much since then. Generally what we do is I meet with the client and go over their needs in their space. There's a lot of psychology in this business and trying to understand what their needs are. I often will collaborate with them, come up with ideas. Sometimes I will create a mood board, which will give them a direction that I think that we should go in as far as colors and finishes. And from there, we go into finalizing some layouts and collaboratively with the client come up with locations for furniture and finishes. It's really not just my vision, it's their needs and their vision as well. When it's all done, we do a final walkthrough and make sure that the project turns out exactly the way it needs to. I have to say that I'm very proud of my work, and I take a lot of pride, and it is always wonderful when I hear people say positive things. I was at Task's headquarters not too long ago talking to the CEO, and all of a sudden I overheard one of their clients walking in, and he looked around and he goes, wow, this is nice. And I thought, well, I'm having an impact on his life as well as others. And often when I'm talking to my clients and I walk in and they'll say, oh, this is our designer, Norma. I take a lot of pride in that because everyone's very complimentary. It's hard to describe what it feels like to create a project because it feels like a part of you is in that project. And every project I've created, there's a part of me. And I can really sense that there's a connection. There'll always be a connection.
We've had such an amazing time here today at True Garden. We want to thank Troy for having us. Try to learn something new every day. That should be a nice goal for 2020.
Yeah, we'll make it easy for you. Just tune in. Oh, the places we'll go, JR.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel healthier already.
Me too.
Stick to that New Year's resolution.
That's a good tomato.
Like it?
I love it.
Oh my gosh. We'll see you next time on Su Vida. No, it's okay. I'll stick to